Hey Billy, happy Friday. You ready for the long weekend? Yeah. I called you in today uh, to talk about the coaching season that we talked about. I'm Mr. Anderson. I'm a social worker here at your school, and I'm the sophomore social worker, which means you come to me for anything you need done. And your schedule coming up, of course. But right now, I want to talk about the coaching season that you signed up for. After you come back next week, not that week, but the next one, it'll start. You'll have 4 weekly sessions. They'll happen during one of your study halls every Wednesday. That's our early release day. They will last for the class period. It'll be about 50 minutes. And you'll come in to talk to us about social skills and academic communication, like how you email teachers, how you text peers, and how you do all that kind of school stuff, as well as how you navigate those relationships that happen. For 4 weeks, you'll do that. And during that time, at the start, there'll be a survey, and after the survey, we'll talk about those a little further on. You should have a packet that came to your email earlier today that will explain that in detail for you. And of course, you can come by to ask questions whenever you like. So, with that said, that is the program that you're doing. There is one thing here. This in our school, there's always confidentiality stuff. I'm sure you've heard that before with the nurses and with other social workers that you've been with at the freshman campus. There are a couple of nuances to this one because this one looks more like a kind of therapy program. It's kind of like counseling. So there are a few limits. All of us here that help you with your life are what something called a mandated reporter. What that means is that if we hear anything that concerns us about you getting hurt or someone else getting hurt or any kind of abuse, we may decide to break the rule of confidentiality and talk to a support network that we can come around you and help understand and support you if anything goes wrong like that. All of us mandated reporters have a duty to protect. That is the term you'll hear in the social work office. It just means that if anyone is going to hurt themselves in a way that is worrying to us, we will kind of come together as a team and try to help that person and protect that person from themselves or whatever situation they're in. We also have our duty to warn as part of that, which just means that, like, if there's any kind of intent to harm anyone else that comes up in our sessions, we might talk to our security guys, we might talk to your family and try to figure out what's going on there, whether it's you who's threatened or otherwise. Okay, so there's all the stuff that would make us not respect your privacy and keep that confidentiality that you can trust us for, is for really, really, like, big stuff that might be happening. The last thing I want you to know about that is not super common here, we're a school, we don't have to deal with this very often, is our subpoena of records or notes. Basically, what that means is that all of us social workers are keeping documentation of our stuff so that we can help you prove things are going on, help us prove things are going on, just to keep track. It's a requirement for us. It's like homework. Sometimes, it doesn't happen often, but when big things happen, the government, either the state or the federal government, can come in and ask us for those notes. And we'll usually give, like, only what's needed and only what's required by that. So all of those things are stuff that really usually doesn't happen, but we will tell you and make sure that there is communication so that if we ever do have to break that kind of privacy, you'll know. You will have a packet on that as well. The receptionist will give it to you on the way out. Is there any question about any of that? Yeah, it is the government like you learned about in yeah, like the Constitution. Yep. Yeah. All of this is just going to happen. Just start our little talk sessions. Not next week, but the week after. And I'll call you in the same way we did this time. Yep. Green slip. Yeah. Thanks, Billy. Yeah. Head out, grab the paper by the receptionist, and head back to class. Take care. Have a good weekend.